Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Vinicius Junior. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That's a nicely shaped ball. Xavi. Vietnam are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. To Lahm. And it's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's looking wide. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that has been clubbed away. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. This Mbappe is on, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van der Sar trying to keep this in. And it's Rodri. Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Spread it left. Cross to the back post. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Seedorf can see things, others simply cannot. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Good purposeful running this. Rodri. Chance here to counter. And here's Hullet. Lahm. Hullet. Looking tidy in possession here. Rummenigge. And it's Bellingham. Threads one in. Hullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bellingham. Hullet. Now Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. Hullet. Lahm. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Lahm. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And the shot! Now, that's another chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Nicked it back promptly. Seedorf. That's a sharp pass. Can he spark a counter here? Ruben Dias. 5 minutes till the break. Xavi. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He slings it in. Xavi. And it's Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. Pham. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick announcement.
So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Hullet. Seedorf. Oh, chance, surely! Sticks it away! The second half off to a spectacular start. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Mbappe. And it's Hullet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now he's got space here. And that was very necessary. And he's there to retrieve it. Hullet did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Vietnam are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Roberto Carlos, and he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Back into the middle, gets good distance on it. That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Bellingham.
Pedri.
Number 8, Seedorf. Number 10, Vinicius Junior. Number
Yeah.
24,
Vietnam are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Kaka. Lam. The ball goes in. He gets big. Should have equalised.
Now that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lam.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Isak. That has not gone well. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior. Thuram attempts a clearance. And we have our very first corner. Punched away. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. That's an imaginative pass.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pops him off in and wins back the ball. Nice physical challenge.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Lam looking to run onto it. And there goes the final whistle. Vietnam have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.